So, any luck?
Yes, that's them. Marvelous, truly marvelous. Here, you have earned yourself that. Now, he only has to... Yes, that should do it. Say, friend, would you be willing to help him a little further? Depending on how well the breeding of these eggs goes, he would like to experiment with other breeds too. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashers, to call them by name. Bring him their eggs too, and you will be rewarded.
Yes, he knows, but he will wait here for you. Good luck, and thank you.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Can I help you?
A fellow traveler. Ha! Greetings. Monsieur?
Like the... Like the bite of a flea.
Go! Go away! You're scaring him!
Keep walking.
Ah, you've come at the right time. There's a fight soon, and you're the perfect candidate. 2 versus 1. Interested? The twins. Two nasty, hairy beasts of men with even nastier axes. Yeah, I know the odds are against you, but what should I say? The crowd wants it, I deliver. What do you say? Oh yeah, but judging by how you fought, I think you stand a chance. Still, it'll be dangerous. So, what do you say? Bold words. All right, then go downstairs and warm up. I'll tell you when we're ready.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, two familiar faces will fight a rookie who you've already grown to love. The twins against the mysterious warrior only known as the Destroyer. It is a battle to the death, a battle about gold and blood. Now enough of the words. Time to give you what you've all been waiting for. Warriors, fight! Not bad.
What do you want? Ah, sure. Sorry. I was elsewhere. Here's your share. Maybe, maybe not. As I said, none of your business. 2 or 3 days, give or take. Oh, I know you'd love to jump right back in. But if we start doing battles every bloody minute, the crowd will lose interest. And money. Just swing by in a couple of days, alright? You'll get your fight.
Move along.
An Obolus, my son, please. Lord will reach.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened.
My sir.
Must have been due to
Yeah.
its
Hungry for arcane secrets?
I just don't see the fucking point.
She-Ra.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Walk blessed.
sister. What blessed?
Ah, you. How are things? You look a little, well, tense.
Oh, I do? It's nothing, I'm just... never mind. Did you hear about it? Sakaresh passed the trial. She has been consecrated to the first sigil.
Oh, did she now? Good for her.
Dunwar would have deserved this so much more. But, well, who am I to question Malphus's will?
Sigil bearer Batar's will, you mean?
You shouldn't say something like that.
Did I say something? Anyway, I have to go. The Archmagister needs help with something. Malphus' blessings, brother.
Malphus's blessing?
Yes.
Walk blessed.
This is too dangerous.
Huh.
Whatever they want.
You're the one they call the
If we
prophet,
send
aren't you?
spies and they get caught, Nerim will
Congratulations
see this
on
as a
passing the
provocation.
trial.
Poor,
I guess.
poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean. You know my opinion, Tila.
I will consider it. You come at the right time, Prophet. Commander, explain the situation.
Of course, Grandmaster. Yesterday, we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw warships anchoring on an island some miles from shore. And they bear the Nerimese flag.
We have already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Nerimese have invaded our land. We have a suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it? The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm, led by Taranor Korek of Kabait. The Southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the Free People of Nerim, how they like to call themselves. And this could be the reason for these warships. Because of this Koarek.
It is said that he helped Narathzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants, it seems that his crusade with Narathzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
He also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
Though it is worth mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples. He's a fanatic, and worse, his men worship him for it. What he wants is to found a new world, and his free people of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it. Well, with the small but subtle difference that it was Narazul's vision to restore the human right of self-determination, and not to obliterate every kind of superstition or spirituality.
It is plain stupid to believe a way of thinking can be beaten out of someone's head with just enough violence. The only thing that does is radicalize. Though a world without religion would be a better one, that's without doubt.
Nonsense. The people need a higher power that guides them. You can see what chaos the death of the Lightborn brought on the world, and without your orders doing, all this would never have happened.
Of course. Where were we? Not much. Or Yes, there is. He's a narcissist. I was surprised to hear that the banners of his free people aren't ornamented with a picture of his and an inscription saying, "Praise me." Correct.
What Korek doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis. Not before the High Ones have been stopped. The civil war on Kile, Nerem, and Arazial shows what chaos such a revelation can cause, and we will not take this risk. That is the problem. Pigast?
We believe that Korek already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen. Well, I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense. For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the old order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable.
Right now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know. Yes. Do you know what a silver plate is? The ones I'm talking about are more. They are relics from Arctvent. What makes them unique is their power to transfer sound. Every plate has a counterpart, and if someone standing near one plate says something, the one standing near the other one hears it too. Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk. You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system. Undertrains, that's what they called them. These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other, and thus probably also the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp. And, as it happens, we have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all, we need to find the gem that is used to open the gate of the temple. And I have a guess where we could find it. A village called Fogville, not far from the Whisperwood. As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has already traveled to Fogville, and you should do the same. I will meet you there.
So we are talking about accomplished facts, or what?
It is the only way. I'm sorry, Natara. Prophet, I'm counting on you. Find out why Korek is here.
What?
Hello. Good to hear. Where to?
Keep your chin up.
Quite some questions you're asking there, lad. But why not? You're not one of those god lambs, so where's the harm in telling you? Yes, the Lightborn are dead, killed by the Shadowborn. But truth be told, too little has changed for us to feel any different. If that makes sense. Yes, but that's because the Lightborn have left a power vacuum, and everybody feels obliged to fill it himself. Plus, there's the cycle, which seems to drive people into violence. I'm talking about grand-scale changes, such as in the way we think. To know that gods can be killed, that there is no other power in life than life itself. That has to do something with people, doesn't it? Well, bullshit. Just look around Enderal. The most religious country of all. And yet, people act as if nothing has happened. All it needs is some fancily dressed up clergyman to tell them that the rumors are false. And they swallow it like mulled wine and go on about their business. It's depressing. Well, I've been thinking about that. I suppose it's because the Lightborn's reign has always lived from people believing them to be divine, rather than actually being it. If that makes sense. They're more like symbols. Regret? Far from it. The gods were tyrants, and they robbed mankind of their right to self-determination. Regardless of the consequences, what we enabled the Shadow God to do was the right thing to do. Ha! We'd be a pretty pathetic order if that was all of us, wouldn't we? No, only a handful of us came here. Let's just say the others weren't as thrilled by the idea of joining forces with our arch-enemies. Especially if it's just to fight some phantasm, as they put it. Not all of them. No. Most did, but they didn't connect the dots. Or, which is more likely, didn't want to. And yes, I am frustrated to see that much ignorance in our own ranks. But those who matter are here. That's important. Blasted blistering blazes! What the heck took you so long? We've been waiting for ages.
But you only just...
What matters now is that we find the gem that opens the temple doors. You two take care of that. I'll go ahead to the temple and inspect the gate. Any questions? No? Then beat it.
It helps to know what something looks like if you're supposed to find it. At least that's what I've been told.
I already told you that. A small, red gem. If it's around here somewhere, and I'm quite certain it is, you should maybe search for it at the village treasury. Now get going. I'll see you at the temple.
And lo and behold, from one crazy mission into the other. The living temple. Whew. I never thought I'd get to see it up close. I suggest you take a look at the town hall. I'll browse the rest of the village. Just call me if you find something. Huh? About Fogville? Yeah, quite a lot actually. This story's always fascinated me. You haven't heard of it, I take it. What do you want to know? Yeah, and that's about what happened. How can I say this without going beyond the scope? The short version, the villagers lost their minds. It all started when they officially renounced Malphas and the righteous path. Then, more and more travelers started disappearing, and surprisingly, a lot of their corpses were found close to the village, dumped in the forest like slaughtered cattle. That was when the Order couldn't ignore this issue any longer and sent a division of guards to end the madness, whatever that's supposed to look like. But when these guards arrived, they were greeted by frenzied villagers, who were armed to the teeth and jumped on the guards like rabid dogs. Most of them were killed, but one made it back to the temple. Well, and that's almost the end of the story. When the guards returned, they were almost the size of an army, but still the villagers charged right at them. You can imagine the result. Yes, it was. It turned out they sacrificed them. Later, when the Order searched Fogville for what could have caused all this, they found a hidden hexagonal room in the temple, which looked like the Fogvillers built it themselves. It was strange. There were exactly 6 paintings, one on each wall, and they all depicted unholy scenes, whatever that may mean. Anyway, it seemed that the travelers were sacrificed there. Heck knows why. As I said, they were mad, and this is also how they fought, regardless of the consequences. Plus, this place isn't exactly easily charged. Just look at all the walls. It's almost a fortress. Well, the most common one is the proximity to the Whisperwood. We all know what these spores do to the human mind. So maybe unfavorable winds over several moons? Who knows? At least that's the official explanation. Some conspiracy theorists see a connection to the Butcher of Ark. Exactly. Strange guy, to say the least. You know, shortly before he killed himself, he left an autobiography. And even though the Order officially forbids owning it, there are collectors who established an entire cult around that Tanderson character. There's a lot of speculation going on about this entire myth, and some of it's quite bizarre and morbid, if you ask me. Anyway. Keep your chin up. That was quick. Any luck? Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Well, then I guess that means off to the temple. You ready? Wonderful. And here. I found this in one of the houses. I thought it might be useful. Go ahead then. I'll follow your lead.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing. Huh? Huh? What? Haven't had enough yet? As you wish.
Burn! Burn in the sunfire!
Ah, there you are. Let's push on. Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Keep your chin up.
Farewell.
Now a good pipe. Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
Lock blessed. Safe travels.
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
And just how exactly is that
Huh?
supposed to happen?
Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you? Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malthus, forgive my doubts, but why would the Grandmaster side with heretics? It just doesn't add up.
A game. Come on. Take a seat.
Do I know you? Ah. Well, I'm Esme. Esme Yal. Can I help you with something?
Some people that's just how he is.
Him?
Always talking.
Oh, just another disappointment, I guess. Nothing you need to worry about. The brave miser helps the damsel in distress. How noble of you. Why?
Oh,
Well, you just don't see a lot of helpfulness these days. Especially when there's nothing to be gained in return. Especially to a tramp. Never mind. I don't want to be the self-pitying Eterna. This country is way better than Nehrim or Ereziel. Huh. How's this? Before we go any further, you have a seat, and we play a couple of rounds of the Battle for Treyamar. I'll think over your offer in the meantime, and we'll let you know of my decision afterwards. What do you think?
Some people just don't know their...
Well then, innkeep.
Please.
2 mugs of ale, please. Are you dealing? Not bad. Come on, another round. We're not done yet.
this is unusual. Ah, that was fun. Can't remember the last time I've played. So, regarding your offer, does it still stand? I've thought on it, and I'd actually be glad for all the help I can get. Well, I'm looking for someone. But let's talk at my camp, shall we? Elrond needs fodder, and he's been alone out there for way too long now. My Leorin. Yeah, something like that. Come, follow me.
She mastered like no one ever had. Beautiful and proud, the ruler of...
Oh, bloody cold. I'm never gonna get used to this. Here we are. And yeah, this is where I live. Why don't you start a fire while I take care of Elrond? Thank you. So, I'll try to make this short. I'm here on Enderal because I'm looking for someone who left my life a while ago. My... how do they put it in these parts? My companion. Former companion, that is. Terra. About a moon's turn now. I came with a trade ship from Kylé. Nehrim. Oh my. I understand why you fled then. But yeah, now that you mentioned it, you do have a slight accent. A letter I received a while ago. Back then I was still with my clan, near Unil Yar. It came by Myrid courier, which was more than unusual. Just like myself, Terra was a minstrel. And, as you might know, money is always sparse among our kind. Minstrel groups, bards, acrobats, magicians, you name it. You guess right. She said that she was planning to do something. Something extremely stupid. Alright. I think I need to go back a little. You know, Terra has always been somewhat complicated. Introverted, wary of others. If you didn't know her, you'd have been inclined to think that she was arrogant. Yeah, I did. Probably because I saw right away that her demeanor was a form of self-protection more than anything. Buried under that shell of ice was an extremely kind, vulnerable, and caring person. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that Terra has always had difficulty being happy. She had been through a lot, and it had broken her in some way. Every now and then, this black fog would come over her. Sometimes it was bearable. Sometimes it was so bad that she refused to leave her tent all day long. Doesn't matter. One of the reasons, yeah. But there was something else that happened about 2 years ago. We had just finished a performance at a festival, and I had lost Terra in the crowd. When I found her again, she had this look on her face, as though the Seven Lightborn had just revealed themselves to her. She was hypnotized. Well, in that crowd she had met a woman. She had worn a mask, like the other guests at the ball, and according to Terra, she had approached her right after our performance. How should I put it? She had told her that she had a solution for Terra's problem. For the Black Fog. According to Terra, she wore a white robe and a veil. Or was it gray? I'm not sure, it's been so long. Yeah. I quickly forgot about the whole thing, and I thought Terra had too. But the letter proved me wrong. Her encounter with that woman, I had never let go of her. Never. Yeah. And some of the things she said in that letter, they scared me. Because they sounded so final. I don't know. It's probably madness that I'm even here. I mean, she's a grown woman, and we're not even companions anymore. But still, when I read those lines, everything inside me froze. As though I was watching her walk towards an abyss, and wasn't able to stop her. Take a look. I don't know where I put it. I'm sorry. Maybe later. What? When? How? By the name of the sun. I'm so sorry. Well, who is she then? Do you have any idea? Something bigger, huh? I'm guessing you're talking about this red madness, aren't you? Either way, I suppose the big questions will have to wait. First, we need to find Terra. That's complicated. I'd rather not talk about it. Just one. And according to that mercenary I talked to in the tavern, it's leading nowhere. Even though I can't help but feel as though he was sloppy. Alright. My only clue so far is the name of the ship on which Terra set over from Kyle. The Morning Dew. It was a trade vessel whose crew was mad enough to sail the Red Sea despite the wars. When I came here, the Morning Dew had just set sail again, but I wasn't able to find anyone with information on Terra's whereabouts. Really? Then, did you see Terra? A young Eterna. Black hair, blue eyes? Well, according to the mercenary, the ship ran aground up north. If that's true, and if we get lucky, we might be able to find something in the captain's chambers that could help us. A logbook, a list of passengers, something like that. Here, this is where the ship ran aground, apparently. Thank you. I appreciate it. How about a sip of spiced wine before you leave? Eterna specialty. All right. One moment.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Ugh, blazes. Sorry. No, I can't sing.
My sir.
And that's it. The Crystal Forest. Beautiful, isn't it? The temple should just be a few miles up the hill. Oh, it's an old legend. Apparently this temple has some kind of consciousness, so to speak. That's also the reason for the weird vegetation around here. Yep. Way too easy. Ah, there you are. Let's push on.